Hello everyone, I'm Master Awesome, welcome back to Doki Within Remastered. Last time we hung out with Monika, went on a date with her. I'm pretty sure I don't even know anymore, dude. I'll have to double check the last episode, come to think about it, to double check it. Yeah, we had our first kiss with Monika, okay. I just double checked on my monitor. We had our first kiss with Monika, special, right? Well, no, not only do we have our first kiss, but our relationship is known to the club. And yeah, hung out with Monika, we had a good time. So, in this one, we're gonna see what happens with our relationship and how things go in this one. So let's go and get into things. The light from the early morning sun almost blinds me as I reluctantly raise from my bed. I yawn, partially hoping to nod off back to sleep again. Even if I did manage to somehow get back to sleep, I wouldn't be able to get back to that dream I was having. It's a shame. It was a really nice dream too. Soon after forcing myself out of bed and my mind out of the gutter, I ended up getting into the normal routine. What was your dream? A dirty one? Did you have a dirty dream? Hey, happens to us all. Happens to us all. Right. As I'm finishing a breakfast, there's a knock at the door. It's open. I called towards the front door, only being answered by the sound of the door opening. Also, I went to the grocery store earlier today, so picked up tortilla, jalapeno, and stuff. I can have burritos for dinner tonight. So, at the time of this recording, at least at the time of this recording, it is June 2nd, 5:20. Having burritos tonight for dinner. Probably gonna be uploading this on like June 4th or something, I want to say. So, yeah. Also, apologize if there's no Switch content for a little bit, because I'm working on paying back my dad. I kind of made another screw up, so I apologize if this is like the only content going on the channel for the next like week or something, or next some days, because I gotta pay my dad back money. So yeah, sucks, but you know. Anywho, footsteps then come close to the kitchen, soon followed by a voice. Morning, Austin. I place my bowl in the sink before turning around. Morning, you two. Sayori beams, as do I. Something about Monika seems off. The only thing that comes to mind is that she seems to be spacing out. Monika? No response. I step a little closer. Moni? Still nothing. Hello? Earth of the future, Mrs. Deckard? Oh my god, when she's got a little red hearing Sayori referring to Monika by my last name. Huh? Monika seems to finally return to Earth. Thankfully, Sayori didn't have to resort to tapping her finger on her head. Oh, morning, Austin. Sorry, just spaced out for a second. I figured. Then again, knowing there's been times where she's napped at school, maybe spacing out isn't too unrealistic for her. I'll walk towards her and rest my hand on her arm. Hey, you don't have to apologize. I still do it most of the time. As does Sayori. Walking towards lately, Sayori scowls at me. Your worst for it, Austin. I smirk, seeing way I can turn the situation back in my favor. Oh, am I though, Sayo? Sayori pouts and playfully mimics my voice. Am I though, Sayo? Oh my god, you pair her hysterical. Come on, you two, let's get going before we're late. You lead the way. Monika takes my hand as the three of us start filing out of the house. Now that's some funny shit. Doesn't take as long to get to the school gates. I swear when we think we're gonna be late, we subconsciously walk a bit faster. Though, like many other things, that's probably just me. A thought then crosses my mind. Hey, just a question. Both was looking at me, awaiting my question. What have you two got today? I'm having a council meeting. Oh, that sounds fun. English exam before. Oh, this sounds even more fun. Wait. I closed my over my mouth, utterly embarrassed. I can't believe I forgot. Well, in all fairness, I can believe it because it's me. I guess you haven't revised that much. Fuck, she's right. But I can save myself, can't I? Well, actually, and I've got no comeback. Fucking sound. Oh gosh, looks like you've got your hands full, Moni. Sayori says that in an almost sing-song tone. I feel my cheeks flare up yet again. Oh, if only I had 100 yen for every time that's happened recently. Don't worry, Sayori, I think I can handle him. Monica's gentle smile helps to ease my embarrassment. But just as that embarrassment starts to fade, the bell chimes, replacing that embarrassment with a feeling that borders on dread. Monika takes me out of my slight daze by giving me a quick kiss on my lips. Oh, you little. Monika then disappears in the growing flood of students. I'm staying there for a brief moment, simply smiling to myself. Oi, Romeo. Sayori playfully nudges me. We're gonna be late. Sorry. So let's start heading to our exam. If only I'd actually remembered it was today. I mean, Monika seems to believe in me, so there's a plus. I gulp. Hopefully I don't completely fuck this up. Yeah, hopefully not. Let's hope, because that'd be a good thing for you to not screw this up. the Doki MC. I was gonna say Doki Doki me or something because my name is I put my name as the MC's, you know. Either way, I sit here spacing on the vacant classroom. We've had to make what the fuck? I swear the grammatical errors are insane in some of these mods because I have a stroke reading. I sit here spacing out in the vacant classroom. We've had to make with for it. I'm not going insane, am I? I'm not going crazy, right? It's misspelling, grammatical errors. I'm not wrong, right? I'm hoping not, because wow, that was rough. I literally feel like I'm having a stroke reading that. For a reason I don't know. In all fairness, I haven't really been able to focus that much. I don't want to, but I just keep reminding myself of what Dad said last night. I just felt like I needed to talk to someone about what I was thinking about Yuri. Of course, I didn't mention Yuri by name. I only met for Mom to know, mostly because I trust her with stuff like this. But Dad, as always, overheard the whole thing. Oh, I also seeing this mystery girl behind your back. God's ideas are all the same. Stop being so gullible. Just the same shit he's been trying to peddle since he first found... Wait, what? Since he first found out about him. What? I know, Austin, you wouldn't hurt me like that. But it's maybe knowing that I can shake off his words. Remember Dr. Sarah after... Wait, what? Oh. Wait, this is... this is Monika's perspective. Oh my god. How did I not realize this immediately? Brother, also, we're nearly 7 minutes in, but I got a haircut, if you can tell. Yeah, I got a haircut, guys. I got a haircut. Is it nice? Do you guys, is it a good haircut? Do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys like the haircut? How does it look? I mean, I think it looks good, you know. I think it looks good. Wait, so this is basically Monika talking about her dad talking about us. Okay. Wow. Yeah. He wouldn't hurt you like that. Talk to her about after school. She's also better. Something tells me that I'm gonna get a good thumbnail shot for this episode, but it's also gonna be a very sad episode. Something's telling me that. Just, I can tell the signs. I mean, I've played this mod before, so it's not like this is a brand new blind series. I'm just saying. I just need some reassurance. Hey, Monika, voice calls out my name. My train of thought has been broken by a hand being waved in front of my face. Ah, I know I did you about your boyfriend, but we got a council meeting now. Oh my god. Like she's only just found out. Besides, Sayori, she was one of the first to find out. Well, one of the first to tell me, anyway. Oh, would you look at that? I think you caught her out. And with that, my cheeks flush crimson. Thanks for that, Kaho. There's a total of 6 of us in the council, but I feel much closer to Kaho and Kotanaha. I definitely considered them friends, but I just wish I could open up to them a bit more. Hell, I wish I could be me without people possibly thinking less of me. With Austin, I've always been able to be myself around him because we're seemingly on the same wavelength. But is he the exception? Sorry about that. I guess I'm still a little giddy over my first boyfriend. I mean, it makes sense. I rest my head in my hands as my eyes dart towards Kaho, a cheeky smirk forming on my face. I'm probably right in guessing you were like this when you started dating Ryuji. Well, gotcha. I mean, yeah. I was in junior high when we got together. How can I not be a little giddy? And besides, it's not like we're mad at you for being all lovey-dovey about him. It's actually pretty cute. Thanks, Koto. Kotana can be a little hyperactive sometimes, but she can be really sweet. Kinda reminds me of Sayori a little. Standing where everyone else is? I mean, Seto's still ill. Thankfully, so he's such a prick. Amen to that. As for Anzu and Toshu, I think they're still in that English exam. And I guess why wasn't the meeting delayed? Beats me. Plus, let's just be honest, the staff here ain't the most organized. Although nowhere near as much as Natsuki. Yeah, Natsuki just tends to go overboard with Natsuki. She just says it blunt as hell. Natsuki doesn't care. She just says it blunt as hell. I suddenly started praying for lunch to hurry up. Yeah, that's fair. I'm hungry right now. I'm having wet burritos for dinner tonight, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Right now I'm recording a Doki video, so I'm gonna enjoy it, guys. Also, are there any Steam games you guys want me to play? Like any Steam games you want to see me play? Like Apex or horror games, Roblox, just whatever you guys want to see. If you want to see a Steam game, a horror game or something, let me know. Because I can definitely look into playing it. Just let me know in the comments below. Please. because, as I said, I will not be able to switch content for a bit, so let me know what you want to see. Steam games, Neil.fun games, website games. What do you guys want to see? Let me know. Just let me know. Comment below. Comment below. Please. Comment below right now. Just let me know. That's all I'm gonna say. Just let me know. Steam game. What do you guys want to see? Because I can't get to Switch content yet. I'm betting I'll be able to pay back my dad this Friday when I get paid. I'm hoping. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, like I say every video I make a Doki game, but these videos are always unhinged. Like I don't edit them, so they're just very. I mean, these videos are also used as kind of like an update. So, like me talking about changes to the channel and whatnot. So there's that. After being finally out of the exam, I can breathe a sigh of relief. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but like many exams I've had in the past, I'm at least 50% sure I screwed up somewhere. Unless that's just me being overly critical of myself. Wouldn't be the first, fourth, or sixth time. Now I just need to wait for... Yeah! I'm setting my days by the feeling of two hands jabbing my ribs. Hands that can only belong to Sayori. Gotcha! Maybe that teacher for spacing it out when I'm trying to talk to you. Sayori giggles maniacally, flashing me a playfully wicked smile. I laugh with her, trying to numb my pain. Note to self, pay attention to Sayori or suffer the consequences. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the roof and eat lunch and... Oh, so that's what you're calling her now. Is it Sayori? Wait, what? Wait, what? That's what you're calling her? I'm gonna go to the roof to eat lunch. That's what you're calling? Wait, what? Her to crack a joke like that. I'm guessing that's the case that you finally rubbed off on her. Either that or she was waiting for the precise moment. And credit where it's due, it would have got a chuckle out of me. If it wasn't completely flustered. That, and I think some of the other students might have heard her. Knowing what some of them are like, they've more than likely assumed dirtier. I know they come up with even a semi-decent comeback. Look, you want to tag along? You sure? I wouldn't be offering otherwise, besides I'm sure Money wouldn't mind. Okay. The pair of us start the walk to the roof. Just 2 floors and a metric fuckload of stairs to go. Damn the architect that designed this place. A minute or two later, we were walking on the 2nd floor. Also more focused on getting to the roof. Sarah seems to be gazing out of the window. It eventually gets to the point where she stops walking, letting out a small gasp. Sam? I follow her gaze out the window and look out of the window. All I can see is the courtyard. What could Sayori be acting all surprised over? Eventually, though, the sight of a very familiar white ribbon catches my eye. Oh. Well, the best you can whilst we're on the 2nd floor. I thought you two usually met on the roof. We do, yeah. I reached in my pocket, I'm gonna call her. Why don't you just go out there? You get behind there forever, you know? We're not trying to hide. Force a habit, I guess. Even if we were trying to hide our relationship, we'd be doing a pretty shit job considering everyone knows. I relent. Alright, we'll go. We both then backtrack back down the stairs. At a quickening our pace, we make it outside. The only sounds around us are the faint chirping of birds and the miscellaneous chit-chat from other students. We walk for a bit longer before we come face to face with the school's lone sakura tree and the benches around it. And on one of those aforementioned benches, of course, sits Monika. She appears to be writing something, whether it's a poem or something else, I'm not sure. As not to distract her, I opted to go towards her without getting her attention. Sayori, on the other hand, decides to sprint towards her. Hey, Moni! Huh? Monika snaps her head up in response to Sayori. It doesn't take her long to notice us. Oh, hey, you two! She pets the space next to her and we join her on the bench. Sayori gets her small lunch and starts to eat almost instantly. I partially do the same, but I don't eat straight away. I turn my face to look at Monika. Then my stupid grin returns. I swear I'll grow out doing this eventually. It's only been a few hours, Austin. But point taken. But still. Don't worry, I missed you too. Oh, how's the exam, by the way? I'd say I did okay, for the most part anyway. Let me guess, tough question. I think someone fell asleep during their exam. I chuckle as Sayori says that while still chewing. A little part of me wishes I did. This true, Austin? Nah, I didn't. I scratch on my neck. It was a little tempting, though. Monika rolls her eyes, but eventually gives me a sly smirk. I mean, not that I entirely blame you if you did, but please don't do that. I want to see you do well, remember? I know. I come Monika's remind her short by gently squeezing her hand. In a way, I've always wanted to make you proud. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Are you giggling? Wanting to impress her. Pretty obvious. Feel myself go a bit red. Well, I rest her hand on my knee. She's right, there's certainly a lot more could be embarrassed over. True. Soon enough, our chatter is interrupted by the school bell. Sorry, Monika and myself each say our goodbyes before we go our separate ways. Only a few more hours to go, and I'll see them again. So far, interesting. And remember, after this mod, there was one vote on the poll for which mod to play next, and I guess I'll be playing Shadow Time Rewind next as a mod on this channel. So, that's the last mod I'll be playing though before we do the remastered Doki Doki playthrough. So, I will be doing the remastered DDLC playthrough. It's just gonna have to wait a minute. So, it's gonna be this series will be over, and then we'll be moving on to Doki Doki Shattered Time Rewind. Then after that, we'll be moving on to replay through DDLC, the original game. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Again, probably gonna have to censor some scenes. I don't think I did originally. But yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. As the bell rings out at the end of the day, I start to pack my stuff away. After zipping in my bag, I sling it over my shoulder and start heading for the club. I follow the usual route to the clubroom, avoiding the few students that remain in the hallway. Before I step inside, I look through the little glass pane on the door, but to see if anyone else is in. Like both 2 days before, I'm the first one to arrive. I guess this confirms my suspicion from last week that I'm the only one of us to have a class on the second floor today. I let myself in. After shutting the door, I go to sit at the desk, close the window, and rest my bag next to my legs. And rest my head in my hands. Admittedly, I'm worn out. But unfortunately, the school's vending machines don't stock energy drinks, throwing that plan out of the window. However, the door clicks and opens. Yuri walks in and takes a seat near the center of the room. She didn't seem to notice me as she silently sets her bag down and pulls out a book and starts to read. A few minutes pass with no one else coming through the door. Maybe I could have a bit of a chat with Yuri? I think for a moment. I reach from my seat and walk over to Yuri. My progressing footsteps catch her attention. Oh hi, Austin, how are you? I'm doing alright, just a little exhausted. Yuri closes her book over, using her hand as a makeshift bookmark. Monika mentioned that you had an exam this morning. In all fairness, she didn't really speak to me that much. Still? She told me she was going to try last night. I don't wish to cause any issues, but she seemed a little more blunt with me today. Yuri falls quiet. I pull up a seat to sit next to her. Yuri. Her eyes snap to look at me. I can't say I know exactly why Monika's being like this, but I'll try to talk to her about it. Thank you, Austin. Yuri smiles sheepishly. Just then the door opens. Monika walks in and I greet her almost instantly. Afternoon, sweetheart. Wow. Spanish filters. Okay, back again. Rather than being stern like part of me assumed she would be given how Yuri described, she just smiles, albeit with a bit of a nervous tinge to it. Hey, Yuri, her voice trails off. She then moves over to the front desk, her expression looking like her nerves have taken hold of her once more. Yuri gives me a curious look. I reach for my seat and then start going towards Monika. Internally, I'm starting to feel the same sense of mild dread I had when I was about to talk to her about what happened. After getting to the front desk, I sit on its edge. Hey, Moni. I lower my voice. Huh? Monika responds quietly. There's something about that look on her face, though. Something slightly concerning. I lift an arm, gesturing for Monika to come over. After a brief moment, she joins me and rests her head on my chest. I take a deep breath, keeping my voice low. You doing okay? You seem stressed. Monika nods sheepishly. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little exhausted, that's all. Monika feigns a smile. It's obvious she's not feeling herself. I then look back quickly to get a glimpse of Yuri. She's gone back to reading the world around her, all but a blur. I look back to Monika, pulling her in a little closer. Are you sure that's all? Monika looks up, giving of a slight hint of irritation in her gaze. She wriggled out of my grasp and sighs, trying to keep her voice low. Austin, I told you already, I'm fine. What else do you want? To say I'm taken aback by Monika's demeanor would be an understatement. You already mentioned her seeming blunt, but to see with my own eyes? Well, it's a bit of a shock to see her like this. Well, something clearly happened. You already mentioned you were a little off. Please, Oh, she did now? Tell me, Austin, what else have you two been saying about me? What? Where the hell did you get that idea? I really swung to yours on Saturday. What about yesterday, then? You did seem like you were having fun. I ran my hands over my face, just trying to figure out just what the hell is going on. With all due respect, Monika, I was only asking Austin if you were okay. That's it. Nothing more than that. Yuri steps in to back me up, her tone echoing my growing frustration. Please, just tell us what's wrong. You're not acting like yourself. And to be honest, you're just starting to scare me a little. After those words leave Yuri's mouth, Monika's expression suddenly shifts. Gone is the seeming anger brewing behind those emerald eyes, now replaced by a more remorseful look. I'm... Christ, what is wrong with me? Monika? My heart sinks. I look back to Yuri, her expression borderline mirroring my own. She goes to say something, but the door suddenly swings open. Hello, Literature Club! Sayori's cheery demeanor provides a sudden burst of light to the club. A light is quickly extinguished as soon as she opens her eyes and sees the current situation. She stays silent. Austin, I'm sorry. Monika rushes out of the clubroom, barely keeping it together. Sayori hurries after her not long after she leaves, and then Natsuki walks in. Would somebody tell me what the hell just happened? I was still trying to figure that out myself. I don't know, Nat. I then slink towards the desk at the far corner of the room, right by the window. I hold my head in my hands, my eyes making occasional glances towards the outside world. An awkward silence takes hold of the club as I hear Yuri and Natsuki move around the room, presumably trying to get into their usual activities. I'm just left worrying about Mone. Sure, Sayori with her, but I'm just hoping if they talk about this, that Monika's honest with her. I've only seen Monika get worked up like this a small handful of times. Even then, I hate seeing her like this. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Just damn. Monika and Sayori eventually return to the clubroom. Monika seemed to be doing a little better. Despite that, the awkward atmosphere doesn't die down. It just remains as lingering constant throughout the rest of the session. We didn't even end up sharing poems today. Not that it would have done anything to salvage the atmosphere, but it would have at least been something pleasant to pass the time. As I'm getting my bag on, Sayori walks over to me. Hey, Austin, how you holding up? I sat through partially open lips. I'm doing a little better. I looked on for a brief moment. About what happened earlier, It's okay, Austin. Sayori then rests a hand on my arm. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it'd be better if you went home on your own today. Monika said she wanted to talk to me after club anyway, so... I nod. Okay. I don't know what it was about that sentence, but I felt a pit form in my stomach just now, and I'm starting to think Sayori's starting to notice that. She's not angry at you, Austin. It's some other stuff she wants to get off her chest. I nod once more and go to walk out of the clubroom. Before I leave, though, I turn to face Sayori once more. Sayo? Yeah? I put a hand on her shoulder. Just make sure Moni's okay. Sayori gives me a soft, gentle smile. I'll do my best. With that bit of reassurance, I then leave the clubroom. As I open the door, I catch a final glimpse of Monika. She's standing at the very front of the room, her eyes, from what I can tell, locked to the floor. I know Sayori basically told me not to worry, but I can't help it. It's only just been 2 weeks since we got together, and I'm already fretting about that? Fuck, I really need to stop overthinking things. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had to leave again. Just hoping I would have something. I also got this. I bought this around a couple days ago. It is the U Green capture card. I will not be using this for console gameplay as I have a separate capture card for that. This is the one I'll be using for, phone gameplay. So, Guardian Tales is coming back, peeps. Guardian Tales is coming back. It's coming back to the channel, and even better than ever. So, using the normal setup with the face cam and everything. Guardian Tales is coming back, peeps. Guardian Tales is coming back with the capture card. I'm waiting for this moment for so long. So long. Gotta replug this thing in. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Got the capture card. Guardian Tales is gonna come back, but I stopped in the middle of the quarter for a brief moment to pull out my earphones. You mean earbuds? If I'm really walking alone, I may as well do something to keep myself from looping my thoughts in silence. I put my playlist on shuffle and restart my walk. I'm very happy because I finally have a good capture card. I'm hoping it works out good. I'm hoping it's good. Cause yeah, I really hope it's good. So Guardian Tales coming back. I give it a few minutes before checking to see if Austin's gone yet. Peering my head out the window, I'm able to catch a glimpse of him heading out the gates. He's taking a slow walk back. Is he gone yet? Yeah, he just left. I turn to flash Monika a reassuring smile. Monika, in contrast, seems a little uncomfortable. I've known Monika for a while now, but I've only seen this side of her once before. That was last week. And if you're uncomfortable talking about this, you don't have to force yourself. Sayori, if I keep this inside, I'm worried I'll get worse. Like, Austin already knows a bit of what's been going on. I just feel like I need to talk to someone I know isn't gonna be completely biased. You think Austin's biased? It sounds dumb, but it's a slight worry of mine. Monika wipes her eyes with her sleeve. She looks to the side with an unsteady sigh. Hey, Sayori? Do you want to walk for a bit? It might help me clear my thoughts a bit. When there's a park near where Austin and I live, if you're okay with that? That sounds lovely, Sayori. Let's go. We both then get our bags before heading out the clubroom. Monika then locks up and we start heading out to school. We end up taking a slower walk to the park. Partially to give Monika more time to straighten her thoughts, partially to take in the scenery. I haven't been here for a few years now. Austin and I would always come up here when we were kids. Eventually, though, we come up to a bench and sit down. I pat the seat next to me and Monika simply stands there. She breathes slowly through slowly parted lips, almost like she's preparing herself for whatever she's going to tell me. I'd say seeing her like this is something new to me, but it isn't. Well, not like this. I've seen her be slightly anxious about things before, especially when we first started up the club. But I've never seen her get angry like that before, nor have I seen her cry like she did when after I caught up to her. I cleared my throat. So, about earlier? I stammered, surprisingly able to form a short question. I guess I've got some explaining to do, huh? It's this year starting to seem like herself, but I can't help but feel there's a slight tinge of sadness to her voice. She takes yet another deep breath before looking me dead in the eye. Oh, where do I begin, Sayori? Probably with what guy you so worked up in the first place? She sighs nervously through parted lips, a sea of thoughts flowing through her mind. Can you promise that this will remain between us two? Of course, yeah. After this, these lips will remain sealed. I do my exhibit my mouth motion and succeed in getting a slight giggle from Monika. But yeah, about what happened. So me and Austin were on a date Saturday, and he stayed out whilst I went into one store to get something that I thought he'd like. And when I get out, Sayori's there chatting with him. I mean, it's obviously not an issue on its own. Where's she going with this? I just got a little nervous since Austin's my first boyfriend, you know? I guess that's only natural. Like, I wouldn't exactly know. I've never been with anyone like that. My dad didn't do anything to help my worries, though. He just made them worse like he always does. I slowly raised my brow in confusion. Like he always does? I gulp. What'd he say? Once again, Monika looks me right in the eye, an air of sadness to her gaze. You don't mind me asking, of course. If you want to talk... What? You want to talk about it? That's... He went off coming by Austin, surprised seeing Yuri behind my back. My eyes widen. No, I know Austin, he'd never do that. I know he wouldn't. It's just that, something about what he said. I guess it just stuck with me more than I thought. I even had to step out of one of my classes because I thought I was gonna explode at Yuri. Monika then pauses, starting to nervously rub her wrist. Her breathing becomes visibly faster as her chest starts rising up and down rapidly. I feel a chill down my spine as my heart starts to beat faster. I feel tears of my own starting to form. But Monika, Monika then starts to shiver. To my shock, her legs then buckle and she falls to her knees. Monika! I rush over to her. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a solid thumbnail shot, and the music, dude. Music for Doki Doki mods is so damn good. I mean, World of Dreams know this mod, dude. I can only imagine what Shattered Times music is gonna be like. But dude, this music, just gotta take it in, man. Just gotta take in the music. Okay, let me up it a bit. Oh wait, what? What's this tune? Hold on. Wait, what's this tune? I swear this sounds like a song. Oh wait, it just sounds like a song. What if I were to mute it completely? No, I'm not gonna mute it for you guys. But seriously, this music is so good. Despite shaking, I rest my hands on her arms. A gentle smile forms across my face, almost as if I'm trying to transfer some positivity to her. I gotta stay strong for her. No matter how difficult this talk gets, I have to try. I at least owe her that much. I'm a mess, Sayori. No, Monika, I am and I always have been. You're seeing it for the first time. Those words. Those are the exact same words I said to Austin when I... God, how did I notice it sooner? Monika, why didn't you say so? I never wanted you to know. I never wanted anyone to know. Well, I mean, that's fair. Hell, as much as I love Austin, you never should have known how I actually am. I'm not little Miss Perfect as everyone seems to think I am. I'm just some broken, needy, uptight little bitch. As Monika's voice breaks, she presses her face against my shoulder. I feel her tears start to stain my blazer. Dad was right, I'm an emotionally unstable wreck. He said that? About you? I feel Monika nod against my shoulder. That's not even the worst thing he said to me. Am I okay to ask what the worst thing was? She pauses for a moment. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. Sorry. She then holds me tighter. She's shaking. Just how long has this been going on for? I need to apologize to them both. Monika releases herself from my arms and goes to grab her bag. Wait, you're not gonna do that now, are you? Yeah? What about it? That's a terrible idea. At least that's what I say internally. Externally, I sigh. Look, I personally would wait till tomorrow to apologize. Like, you can't rush things like this. Monika averts her eyes, seeming deep in thought. You're right. It's probably for the best. Monika then gives me an earnest smile, something I'd not seen from her since we left campus. After everything that's happened today, coupled with everything she just confessed, it's honestly a relief. I might need some suggestions on how to apologize, I think for a bit. I think that with Yuri it might be easier if you wrote something. With Austin, maybe just, I don't know, talk to him? Yeah, that could work. And there's that nervous look again. I walk towards Monika and rest my hand on her shoulder. You got this. I believe in you. Thank you. After another quick hug, we end up leaving the park. When we reach a familiar part of the street, we split off and start to head back home. Well, that went better than expected, I want to say. With a heavy sigh, I lay on my bed. I armed my hands over my face and through my hair. I'm such an idiot. Such a fucking idiot. I grumbled to myself, still regretting what transpired earlier with Monika. Again, I know Sayori told me not to worry, but I can't help but worry. My mind keeps telling me that I'm partially responsible for her outburst. I had to leave her a few texts telling her I was sorry, but nothing. Nothing but a sea of text that hasn't even been marked as seen, let alone read. I yawn and stretch. I check the time as I rub my eyes. 10:32 p.m. Bloody hell, I need sleep. I grumble. I contemplate sending Monika a final text, but ultimately decide against it. Before charging my phone for the night, though, I feel it vibrate in my hand. I turn the phone towards me so I can see the screen. My heart skips when I see the notification. One new message, Monika. I pass my lock screen and read her message. Hey, sorry for blinking you for so long. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. I feel weight being lifted from my chest as I breathe a sigh of relief. I send a quick text back. Love you too. With that final text, I put my phone on charge with a renewed smile on my face. That's at least my immediate worry laid to rest. As for tomorrow, though, I'm still a little anxious, especially knowing the weight of today's event. But at the same time, I'm hopeful. Yeah, that's fair. I sluggishly sit up on my bed and wipe the sleep from my eyes. The early morning light bleeds through my blinds. Admittedly, I didn't get much sleep last night. After I got back home, I just went upstairs to think over what I was going to do today. I might have my mind set on what I'm going to do, but how are us and especially you're going to react? I gulp. Deep breaths, Monika. Deep breaths. Yeah, true. Just deep breaths. Deep breaths is all you need. After a moment to myself, I get up from my bed and get my uniform from the closet. As I'm getting dressed, multiple thoughts race through my head, both about yesterday and the day ahead. Some positive, some negative. Some that I mentally kick myself for how stupid they sound. Eventually, after readjusting my ribbon, I give one last look at myself in the mirror. You can do this, Monika. I take some more deep breaths before stuffing my books and then the note I wrote for Yuri last night into my bag. I then make my way downstairs. I decided to skip breakfast. I can easily get some from the vending machine later. As I sit slouched on the sofa, I realize I still got a decent amount of time before I usually walked into Austin's house. And especially since both mom and dad typically leave for work before I even get up, I'm just left alone with my thoughts. Doesn't take me long to eventually say screw it and just leave to meet Austin. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me being early. I make sure to lock up before I head down. Then after making sure after I've got everything, I start the walk down. Alright. Even though I've been up for a while, I still feel a little tired from the night before. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning didn't help my case either, but I couldn't get back to sleep. I make a mental note to pick up an energy drink from the store before school this morning. Just then there's a knock to the door. I check my phone. 6:04 a.m. Monika doesn't usually show up until 6:45. Chances are Sarah's only just getting up. Slightly curious, I go to answer the door. Morning, Austin. I know I'm early, but I just want to see you. My face relaxes as a smile forms across my lips. My instincts then take over as I embrace Monika lovingly. I miss you so much. My speech comes out a little muffled as my face is pressed against Monika's shoulder. Monika pats my back, giving a slight giggle as she does so. I missed you too. She then pulls away, looking a little down. Moni? Austin, she looks away momentarily. I'm sorry about yesterday, for lashing out at you and Yuri, for everything. Monika struggles to hold in tears. Monika, if anything, I should be apologizing. I did keep running at everything, you know. I scratch on my neck. Monika then clutches my hand, still looking fairly sheepish. Do you think Yuri hates me? That's really one hell of a conclusion to jump to over one little outburst, isn't it? If anything, Yuri seemed more shocked than anything. No, I don't think Yuri hates you. Could she be upset with you? It's likely, but I highly doubt she'd hate you. Monika nods, slowly resting her forehead on my chest. I went my arms around her, allowing her to have a moment to herself. You want to come inside? I was gonna make some coffee before you knocked. Monika looks up, her gaze locked onto me as I use my thumb to wipe some of her tears. Yeah, I'd like that. I then let go of her, letting her to easily slip past me and into my house. I follow her in soon after. After a couple minutes, I walk back in the living room with 2 mugs of coffee. As I walk in, I notice Monika's eyes glued onto a sheet of paper. Rather than ask about it straight away, I place our drinks on the table and take a seat next to her. Monika gives me a gentle smile and nods, silently thanking me. We sit together in silence, said silence only being broken whenever either of us sip our respective drinks. The coffee's a little on the strong side this morning, but after last night, it is deserved. And judging by the look on her face, Monika seems to appreciate the strength. I look over to the sheet Monika's been reading over. From the few bits I can make out, it seems to be an apology for Yuri. I'd guess, I'm assuming that was part of why Sayori wanted to talk to her yesterday. I crack a smile as I give her shoulder a gentle squeeze. She emits a soft hum. I'm proud of you. She runs her hand on my shoulder, a wide smile taking over her lips. You think it's gonna work? Honestly, I don't exactly know, but I'm hopeful. To be fair, this is more Sayori's idea. I was really stumped for ideas. It's funny though. I helped Yuri with the exact same thing after her first serious spat With Natsuki, it didn't occur to me to do the same thing. I pat her back. Don't worry, it happens sometimes. A couple more minutes pass and Monika and I soon finish our drinks. I stand for my seat, picking up both mugs as I do so. I'm just gonna rinse these out quickly. Just wait outside for me. Monika nods as she collects her things and leaves. After giving the mugs a thorough rinse, I leave them on the side and head out. As I lock the door, I hear a familiar voice chatting to Monika. I turn around and, as suspected, spot Sayori. Morning, Sayo. Morning, Austin. You appear seem to be doing better. Sayori beams at us. She seems relieved. Thankfully, yeah. Again, thank you for yesterday, Sayori. Hey, it's no biggie. Next time, though, just know you can come to me. And that goes for the pair of you. Sayori quickly gives Monika a worried look. It's like the Monika doesn't seem to notice, but I'm quite curious about. I don't think it'd be right to bring that up right now. Given what Sayori is like, I'm sure she'll bring it up with me. When that time will be, I'm not sure, but I'm certain of it. Anyway, you two ready to go? Both girls now, we start walking down, Monika clutching my hand firmly. During the walk, the three of us spark a lively conversation. However, I just have this feeling that Sayo's biting her tongue about something. Just gotta figure out the right time to ask. That is true. True. Let's go to the drag, so it's inevitable end today, and I once again find myself in the literature club. You know, I'm gonna put it on auto just because why not? I'm drinking water. For the first time in a while, I'm the last one in. Surprisingly, though, Natsuki's the first to greet me. Sup, Austin? Hey, short stack. How's it going? Oh my god. As a rough time I get the first time with Napa, the reactions are always priceless. Oh my god. Wow. I've seen you all day and that's the first thing you say? Yeah, it's like you're trying to get yourself beaten against the wall. I'm shocked at how unoriginal you are. Unoriginal? How dare you call me unoriginal? I get chuckle out of her faux outburst. Also, I'm doing pretty good. Well, that's good. Let's keep pauses for a moment. You seem to be doing better. Well, I would hope so. She then looks behind me. I look back quite quickly to see Monika start talking by the front desk before focusing back onto the pink-haired girl. He's just still good. Like, I know it's not really any of my business, but I know how much you two care about each other, you know? Yeah, Moni and I are good. We had a little talk about it this morning. And lower my voice. She could try to apologize to Yuri as well. I mean, Yuri is quite forgiving. Probably a little too forgiving sometimes. But hopefully they'll be able to patch things up. Hopefully, yeah. I then turn from Natsuki and start heading towards the front desk. Just as I do so, Sayori walks towards Nat and Yuri. She flashes me a gentle smile. Her eyes, however, carry that same concern from this morning. And to be completely honest, it's actually starting to get me worried, especially with the way she's been looking at Monika. Just what did they talk about yesterday? Austin, you okay? I'm pulled back into reality by Monika's gentle voice. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Monika proceeds to squeeze my cheek. Yeah, true. Flutters crimps. We usually have a habit of seeing each other. We usually have a habit of teasing each other when we're alone, but she's recently been doing a lot more public with it. This, however, is the most forward she's been with her teasing in front of others. So, I stammer as I attempt to regain my composure. How have you been? I've been good. Still been nervous about the whole thing with Yuri. I give a nervous glance towards where Yuri is sat. I take a seat on the edge of the desk, silently pondering what to say. Eventually I sigh, looking towards her. Moni. I keep my voice low as Monika looks back at me with eyes that convey the message I'm lost. Oh? I know Yuri's gonna react when you apologize, but all I can say is you've given it a decent amount of thought. And even if it takes her a while to accept it, at least it goes to show that you're truly sorry. I gave her a gentle squeeze. I noticed the weight of what she plans to do starting to drag her down. Like I said this morning, I'm proud of you. I'm gonna be there for you no matter what. Monika's smile shines bright as I wipe her foaming tears with my thumb. She redresses her uniform and stands up upright. She then pulls a neatly folded piece of paper from her pocket, presumably the note for Yuri. I'm gonna do it. Do it, Monika, do it. Go for it. Yuri initially shrinks a little to herself as soon as she notices Monika standing in front of her, but she soon relaxes. Keeping her voice low. Either that or I've suddenly gone deaf. Maybe you have gone deaf. Maybe you have. Maybe. Who knows? After a minute, both Monika and Yuri leave the room in silence. Oh, wait. Leave the room? Wait. Leave the room. Interesting. I was going to talk. Her face was that same weird expression from this morning. Uh-oh. Loud my voice has not attracted Natsuki's attention. About Monika, Sayori nods wordlessly. Talking yesterday, well, Yuri over the weekend. Yeah, started crying, going on about her being a mess. And her dad was right about her being an emotionally unstable wreck, and apparently that's not even the worst thing he's called her. She looks away from me with tangible sadness in her gaze. To say I'm shocked would be beyond an understatement. Sure, I get it that her dad made off remarks about Monika be seeming stupid to him, but this? I'm speechless. I feel my chest beginning to rise at rapid pace. Just how the hell can he say about his own daughter? Oh. I'm snapped out of my bout of internal dread by Sayori. Sorry, I looked down. I gotta be honest with her. Just hearing what he called her just made me... Don't worry, I understand. Sayori puts a hand on my shoulder and gives me a comforting smile. I'm worried that she might be doing something to herself. A pit forms in my stomach. Doing something to herself? Are you saying she's, it's a worry of mine, but I might be overthinking it. Well, if any of you have not seen videos on this mod, especially mine, if you've not played this mod yourself, then no, she's definitely, hurting herself. So that's all I'll say though. I'm not gonna spoil it. All I will say is that she's definitely doing something in relation to yeah. I muted that last part, but Sarah looks away with a tinge of regret in her eyes. I won't say it's merely an overreaction, but given what Monika confessed to me last week, do I really want to take that chance? Damn you, paranoia. She looks back at me, her gaze pleading with me for any kind of response. I sigh, resting my head on my neck as I rack my brain for something. Anything. I'll try to bring it up to her at some point. Can't guarantee you when that will be, but I promise. So her smile seeming relieved. That says relived. Wow. The grammar's really throwing me off here. Just then the door opens. Both Yuri and Monika walk in, both smiling. I walk over to them. Hey, you two, how's things between you? I can see things improving. Bro, dude. While I love this mod, the grammatical errors are actually wild. The grammatical errors are actually, like, driving me mad. I can't lie. Like, I may know what the author means with the writing, but wow, these errors driving me mad. Also, thank you for the note. Also, help me understand where you were coming from, and if you ever want to discuss anything personal, I'm always happy to listen. Thanks, Yuri. I'm going towards the rest of the club. Time to share poems. Hey. It was over shortly as it began. Before we wrapped up for the day, Monika calls for us all together near the front desk. First, I'm really glad that all you're putting all this effort with a poetry assignment. I know it's a lot to ask for fresh poems every day, especially with exam season starting to kick off. In all fairness, it's giving me an idea for the poems. Oh? I think I might have a decent guess as to what her plan is. I think about cutting the number of poems down from 5 per week to just 2. That was a better balance between revising for your exams and writing for the club. Monika lets this idea settle for the rest of the club for a bit. Personally speaking, I think it would help with fleshing out the poems. Whilst I don't personally mind the extra workload, I can definitely understand if everyone else is struggling to make time for the poems. Regardless of any of the extra modules you're studying, it can still be difficult to balance everything. Plus, I can't deny I wouldn't appreciate the time to refine my poems. Gotta agree with you on that one. Like last time I wasn't able to finish it because those textbooks were kicking my ass. So I had to finish mine this morning. Sorry about my shitty handwriting, by the way. Language. Sorry, Yuri. For both the language and my shitty handwriting. Natsuki has out with a tiny burst of sass with a trademark Natsuki grin. Cause of course she does, cause of course. Here's how the first one she sells into a soft chuckle. How about you, Sayori? I think it's a solid idea. Like maybe having it on Tuesdays and Fridays? Ooh. With not approval, I'm just gonna agree with you. Now that's not entirely true, but it is today because I think it's a good plan. Moni sends a smile my way. That's called it. Kind of just starting to see when that's becoming predictable that one time. Yeah. Call a day. Keep chipping away at the poem for Friday. No need to worry about getting one in tomorrow. As with practically every day since last week, I sling my bag over my shoulder and walk towards Monika. You ready to go? Yeah, one sec. Monika pauses to readjust her back strap. Let's go home. After just under a minute, Sarah joins us and 3 of us are the last out of the club room. Wow. Nice. After giving us both a quick hug, Sarah heads back home, leaving myself and Monika alone in the street. I'm glad we get to be this close. I smile warmly as I entwine my fingers in Monika's. As am I. Monika gives my hand to squeeze. I know it's just been barely over a week. Part of me doesn't know what I'd do without you. Sure, someone consider that to be a bit, I don't know, extreme. But think about what she's been through. Maybe she's happy to have someone she connects with. Maybe I mean more to her than I realized. I feel my cheeks progressively heating up. Before I can say anything, Monika's phone starts to go off. Sorry, let me get this. Monika takes a few steps away from me as she answers her phone. It doesn't take for a smile to find its way back onto her face. Oh, hey, Mom, what's up? The conversation carries on as I fiddle around with my keys. Eventually, the call ends and Monika turns back to me. So that was Mom. Monika goes a little before she speaks, also getting a little closer to me. You got any plans this weekend? No. My face adopts a sly smirk. Why, you mom say I can stay over? Monika goes a bit crimson. She then looks back towards me. Well, that's part of it, but the main reason I'm asking is because Mom wants to know if you'd want to come with us for dinner this weekend. Oh, I'd love to, yeah. I then realized something. One thing I gotta ask though, does your dad know your mom invited me? Not yet, no. I'm sure she'll tell him when he gets back. I know my nerves already starting to kick in. Is he that Monika's taking notice of this? Hey. Monika takes both of my hands in hers and rubs the backs of them gently with her thumbs. She takes time to think about her response. I can imagine you've not got the best impression of Dad, and to be completely honest, I fully understand. She pulls herself a little closer. Maybe we can use the dinner to show him that he's wrong about you? I mean, who knows? Maybe. I gave the idea some thought, and then pulled Monika closer to me, a smile returning to my face. It feels like I'm out of some cheesy romance movie, but I can't deny how much my heart races when she's around me. We can try. I want to go a quick yet passionate kiss on the lips. She does the same, resting her hands on my hips. We soon pull away from each other, smiling whilst our cheeks look like ripe tomatoes. Okay, when I'm home. I love you. Monika starts her own walk back home. I call out to her. Love you too. I then walk to the door, unlock, and head back inside. Alright. I make my way to the couch and sit down, sliding my bag next to me as I do so. Well, I guess I know something to look forward to this weekend. Knowing us, Monika and I were more than likely going to go on another date, but having dinner with her seems like a nice change of pace. I'm still a little nervous about meeting her parents for the first time. Not to mention, I'll definitely need to keep my tongue in check around her father. Just gotta keep my chin up and hope for the best, I suppose. That being said, Saturday can't come quick enough. And it's finally Saturday. It's a little guy from the night before, but hey, that's what you get it for staying up all night playing Doom with Ryuji. Hey, it was really just really the exam stress. Plus tiredness, ain't nothing that a shower and a couple dozen cups of coffee can't fix. For a quick wash. But that's about Monika's first minor argument with Monika opening up with Sayori. There wasn't much that really stuck out. And of course, today Monika's Monika's parents for the first time, and spending the night with Monika as well. Naturally, I'm nervous about both parts of tonight. But I'm actually getting to sleep with Monika tonight. Now, I also know for a fact that we won't try anything remotely lewd straight away. After all, it's only been shy of 2 weeks. Should I prepare just in case? No, that's a bloody awful idea. I don't want to rush that sort of thing, and God only knows Monika wouldn't either. Alright. Well, I don't need to make myself principal just yet. Speaking of tonight, Monika hasn't gotten back to me if I'll have to walk down myself or if her parents will be picking me up. I'm guessing I'll know later tonight. My doesn't catch the sound of the door swinging open and then shutting, followed by audible and notably quick footsteps coming up the stairs. And that it. I know a key. Thanks for knocking. Oh wait. I give a smug smile. Time to stairs, unlocked your answer. Now what about if I'd just start getting changed, Wouldn't be the first time now, would it? So it gives me a little shove as I laugh a little. Anyways, I want to come down, but I gotta get ready for my date with Monika. Okay, before we continue on with this, I'm gonna end off the episode. Next time, we'll be preparing for a date with Monika and going on a date with Monika and her parents. Going to dinner with them and seeing what happens with that. So I already know it's not going to turn out great. I mean, I've played this map before, so I kind of know already. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed this one. Doki within Remastered. Click that subscribe button, make that red button gray down below, and click on that bell. Turn on your post notifications and all, so that you're notified when I upload a video. So let me some of my content. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time as you continue onwards, and just see how the dinner goes with Monika and her parents. See you next time on Doki within Remastered. Peace out.